Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is 44HW1 Systems and some word problems here for us. Right now, you're working for the NBA and the WNBA, working with their statistics. And we're going to do a couple problems just figuring out some basketball statistics here. We're actually going to skip problem 1, we're going to do problem number 2. So, problem number 2 says, in a basketball game, Kevin made 14 field goals. Each of the field goals were worth either 2 points or 3 points. And Kevin scored a total of 42 points from field goals. Part A. Let X represent the number of 2-point field goals and Y represent the number of 3-point field goals. Write a system of equations in terms of X and model X and Y to model the situation. You're going to spit in your answer down here. You're going to write the system. And then part B is we're going to tell how many field goals it is. That's going to be down below. So how we go about doing it? We know it's 14 field goals. I'll fix that piece. That shouldn't be there. So Kevin making 14 field goals. What that is, well, we know there's 2 pointers, which is going to represent the X, and there's 3 pointers, which we represented by Y. So X plus Y, well, there's going to be 2-point shots plus 3-point shots, and the total equals 14 shots that Kevin made. So that's what's going to be typed up in here. What was the equation? Then we know 2 points times the number of shots. So it's going to be 2x plus 3y equals the total amount of points, which was 42 in this example. Whew. Which is 42 in this example. And we're going to put that equation, down below right here. So we have x plus y equals 14 and 2x plus 3y equals 42. Now we're going to solve this system of equations by using combinations, which we practiced before. So I'm going to change the screen. Let's make it a little bit bigger so we can see what we're doing. So you have x plus y equals 14 and 2x plus 3y equals 42. So Kevin Durant took 14 shots of 2-pointers and 3-pointers. And to find out the points, the 42 points was 2 points for every one shot he's shot in the 2-point section, and 3 points for everything beyond the arc, which is represented for Y. So 2 points for every shot plus 3 points for every shot beyond the arc is equal to 42. To do our combinations, we do parentheses around each equation. Then we take this first number, we write it up here. The first number here, we write down here. Now it's the 3-to-1 ratio. We have 4 positive numbers, so we got to make one of those 4 negative, and I'm going to make this 2 negative. Then we got to distribute. (1x) times -2 is -2x. Positive 1y times -2 is -2y. And 14 times -2 is -28. Then the bottom line, everything times 1 is just itself. So I'm just going to copy and paste it. Because 1 times 2x is 2x, 1 times 3y is 3y, and 1 times 42 is 42. Next step, Negative 2x and 2x cancel out. And then negative 2y plus 3y is going to get you 1y. And it's equal to negative 28 plus 42, which is 14. So 1y equals 14. What that means is we have y's representing the 3-pointers. So Kevin made 14 3-point shots. That's what that means. Now we're going to take that 14, we're going to put 14 in for y, and that's how we're going to find out how many 2-pointers he made. So 1x plus 14 equals 14. You subtract 14 from both sides, and you get x equals 0. So Kevin made 0 2-point shots in this particular game. So now the question that they're asking is how many 3-point field goals did Kevin make during the game? Well, how many 3-pointers? That would be 14. So the answer number 2 is 14. Let's talk about number 3 here with Kobe. In a basketball game, Kobe made 23 field goals. Each of the field goals doubled up again. All right. So each of the field goals were worth either 2 points or 3 points, and Kobe scored a total of 58 points from field goals. Let X represent the number of 2-point field goals and Y represent the number of 3-point field goals, or shots, or basketball. Write a system of equations in terms of X and Y to model the situation. So we're going to create a system here from the information that we're given. We know it's a total of 23 shots, or 23 field goals. So the X for 2-pointers, we don't know how many 2-pointers there are, plus Y for the 3-pointers. The 2-pointers plus the 3-pointers get you a total of 23 shots. That's how we get that first equation. Let me take that first equation and you put it in right there. Next, it's 2-pointers and 3-pointers. Get a total of 58 points. So that means you get 2 points for every basket you make of the 2-pointers, plus 3 points for every shot you make outside the arc in basketball. That equals 58. We're going to take these two and copy it. Let's move to a nice little bigger screen. There we go. That's nice and big. So same story as before. We use these numbers. Take that number on the bottom, we put it on the top. That number on the top, put it on the bottom. I like to do negative up top, so we negative 2. Then we're going to distribute. We could distribute the bottom too if we wanted to. But 1 times anything is just itself. So 1 times negative 2 is negative 2x. One times itself is just itself, so I'll copy that. The x's cancel out. Negative 2y plus 3y gets you 1y. That's equal to 58 minus 46. This is going to get you 12. So Kobe made 12 3-pointers. Three-point shots. Now you gotta put that 12 in for y. So it's gonna be x plus 12 equals 23. We subtract 12 from both sides and we get x equals 11. So that means Kobe made 11 2-point shots. You guys to see what the question is asking. It's asking for 3-pointers. So that means Kobe made 12 3-pointers. And you got to put 12 in that little box down below. That is down around here. Better yet, right there. That's where you got to put the 12. Alright. I'll do one more, then we'll be done. So number 4. In a basketball game, Brittany made 11 field goals. Each of the field goals were worth either 2 points or 3 points. And Brittany scored a total of 28 points from field goals. It's Brittany from Baylor. Very good basketball player. Let X represent the number of 2-point field goals and Y represent the number of 3-point field goals. Write a system of equations in terms of X and Y to model this situation. So it's 11 total field goals. So it's going to be X plus Y equals 11. That stands for the field goals, so that's our top equation. The next equation is the 2-pointers, so it'll be 2x plus the 3-pointers, 3y, is equal to the total of 28 points, because that equation refers to the points. So you get 2 points for every shot inside the 3-point line, and then 3 points for every shot that's outside the 3-point line, aka the arc. That's equal to 28. Let me put that into our bottom equation. Make it into a prettier screen. So we got 1x plus 1y equals 11, and 2x plus 3y equals 28. So we're going to do exactly what we did before. Put our parentheses around it. This is a 1x, so I put a little 1 down there. This is a 2, so I put a 2. 3 out of 4 need to be positive. 7, 1 got to be negative, so that's going to be a negative 2. You distribute. And distribute the bottom 2. Well, we'll type it out. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2x. Minus 2y equals negative 22. One times everything is just itself. So we're just going to copy and paste. These cancel out. Negative 2y plus 3y gets you 1y. And that's equal to 28 minus 22 is 6. So that means Brittany made 6 3-pointers. Because remember, y refers to the 3-pointers. Then we put that 6 in for y. So we x plus 6 equals 11. Subtract 6 from both sides and we get x equals 5. Which means Brittany made 5 2-pointers. I'm going to double check, make sure we answer the question they're asking. They say, how many 2-pointers did Brittany make in a game? So the 2-pointers, she did 5. So you would have to type in 5 down below, right there. All right. Now, it's your job to finish off the rest of these problems tonight for home. Try your best. If you have any questions, come to Extra Help. I'll be happy to help you out. Or ask me during class. I'll be happy to help you out during class. All right. Have yourself a good night.